Gaurav, first of all, congratulations on the upcoming album, man, which is back up. I actually have the first play on Asian Network today. How does it feel for you that this is finally dropping? It's finally coming out.
Oh yeah, to be honest, it feels amazing, man. Like, I don't know how to explain this feeling, you know. About time the Supna Siga, like, it was a dream to obviously work with one and only True School and, you know, make all these songs. We've been working on this for a long time now. I'd say at least 7 to 8 months. Usually, mera kam karne da tarika hunda, like, we write a song and make the beat and maybe in like the next 1 week, but this was a totally different experience, I would say. This song is just the first song of the album, so I can't wait for everybody to listen to the whole album when it drops. Like, it's gonna drop like as soon as possible, you know what I mean? Like, I can't wait, man. I don't know how to put it in words, but like, yeah, man.
I mean, Gaurav, we don't know how to put it into words either because we cannot wait. We've been waiting for this for so long. What made you realize that you want to work with True School? This is your first time working with him, right?
100%, yeah. It was just a dream, man. You can say that, you know what I mean? Like, I never knew that I'd be able to work with him or like, like he'd be down, you know what I mean? Like, because everybody obviously England se kisam dasne di lod nahi hai, like kidan de Nepal juni ya what is it about him. But with me, it was kind of confusing, man. I was like, okay, you know what? Like, I'm gonna try messaging him and see what he says. And I was like, Baji, man, I love your work, you know what I mean? And he's like, man, at first, to be honest, man, I'll be honest right here, yeah?
Yeah.
He did not reply to me, you know what I mean? He's like, okay. I was like, Kitna? He's like, Theek hai. I was like, okay, you know what I mean? What do I say next? He's like, yo, Karan, call me.
Yeah.
And I called him, and that's where it began, man. Yeah, that's where we started talking about it, and then, yeah, we're here, man.
I mean, we cannot wait for this. Do you have a favorite track on the album that you want to tell us about?
To be honest, I have a couple, but like my most favorite track is actually the first one, actually the second one on the track list, which is called Here and There, Ite. So that's actually one of my favorite tracks to the album, and which is going to come out maybe in next 20 to 25 days. And I cannot wait for that one, man. I still got to make the video for that one, but I have everything planned out. So yeah let's see.
Now, Gaurav, you know, when you released the track list for this album, everybody went straight to looking at the features. Who's he working with? Harjeet Harman, man. I am a huge fan. Tell me, how did you make that one happen?
You know what? Again, man, like it was a dream. Like how everybody's doing it these days. Sare jitne bhi apne pra hai ya singer, everybody's trying to get into the urban culture or whatever you call it. You know what I mean? And they're just trying to do some big mainstream features. But like, end of the day, some people are forgetting that we're from Punjab. We're Punjabis, you know what I mean? Like, Punjabi hi sara kuch hai. So, what I felt like was like, पिछले कई सालों तो आप जरा Punjabi music को miss कर रहे हैं.
Yeah.
So, मेरी एक कोशिश सीगी भी जड़ी ये album होवे, like it has to be proper Punjabi plus hip hop, you know what I mean? And you know, like, मेरी best option सीगी True School, man. Like, we can't go wrong with that, you know? And so we thought about it. We made one song, and it's called Sharab, and we put Harjeet Harman on it. We thought it'd be a great idea. I never knew, like, if he'd be down or no. And then we contacted him. And I talked to Baji. I'm like, Baji, this is the deal, you know what I mean? I'm kind of my first ever album, and this is my dream, you know what I mean? And he was actually surprisingly, he was down, man. He's like, no problem, you know what I mean? And I'm actually glad that I have him on the album. And again, there's another hidden featuring, but like, we didn't announce that one yet, but like, we will actually announce it ASAP. So, like, there's a couple of things happening on this album, man. Exciting,
I mean,
you know?
it would be amazing if you made a video with Harjeet Harman as well, but I don't get to see. Will you make that happen?
100%. We have to do that, man. You know what I mean?
100%. Yeah. Cannot wait for that. Now, Gaurav, you know what? You're going to be touring soon, hopefully. Fingers crossed. If the world goes back to normal, Hannah, you'll have your shows back. But you've performed in so many different places. Just out of interest, where do you like performing the most?
I'm not just saying it because I'm on this interview with you, but like England was, you know, Birmingham. was a hell of a show, man. Like, it was crazy.
It was.
I did not expect that.
It was
We had
amazing.
fun.
I mean,
I
I was
believe you were
hosting
there
your
too,
Birmingham
yeah.
show. Yeah. And it was incredible. You know what I loved
Yeah,
the
it was
most about
crazy.
it? I used to think, Karan, that I was one of your biggest fans. But when I was in that room, every single person knew every single word to every song. And that's a moment. How does it make you feel when you hear people singing back the words to your songs, man?
To be honest, man, it feels amazing. You know, the stuff that you write alone in your room by yourself, and then people, you know, like, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਯਾਦ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਆ ਸਾਰੇ words, and then they sing along, you know, like, it's kind of surprising ਹੁੰਦਾ, ਜਿੱਦਾਂ shocking ਹੁੰਦਾ, ਹਨਾ ਵੀ ਜਿੱਦਾਂ ਮੈਂ ਇਕੱਲੇ ਨੇ ਬਹਿ ਕੇ ਸਾਰੀ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਲਿਖੀਆਂ ਸੀ, and now today ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਯਾਦ ਨੇ, you know what I mean? They actually sing along. It feels amazing, man. I don't know, you know, like, ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਮਿਹਰ ਕਰੇ, ਬਹੁਤ ਵਧੀਆ ਲੱਗਦਾ.
And I have to say, you know, only yesterday we were talking about your trap Mexico on the show because I couldn't believe how fast you can actually sing. To see the teji bara gaane ala, I can't even learn the words to that song.
I know what you mean, man. It was just a experiment kita si asi, but it turned out nice, so we released it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Now, look, Karan, you already know you've got a huge fan base, right? ਜਿਹੜੇ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਵਾਂਗ artist ਬਣਨਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਆ, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਕੀ advice ਦੇਣਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦੇ ਆ? Like, you know, there might be people that are listening to you. What would you say to them?
ਮੇਰਾ ਤਾਂ ਇਹੀ ਕਹਿਣਾ ਜੀ, if they know they have talent and they can write, you know, usually ਇਦਾਂ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਵੀ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਨਾਲ ਦੇ ਲੋਕ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਆ, like the company, the people that you chill with, if they know, like, if they encourage you, or if they know that you're talented, and if you know you're talented, you definitely gotta, you know, try, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like, in these days it's kind of hard, but again, you cannot give up, you know, you just gotta keep going. That's what I think. That's what I did, and that's what I think. And bas chalde rehna chahiye, man. You know, just keep walking, just keep going on that path, and it'll lead you somewhere. You know what I mean?
If you enjoyed this, like and subscribe, and click the bell icon to keep up to date. For more great audio and video from the BBC, listen on Sounds or watch on iPlayer.